There was a girl named Sarah. She was kind by nature. She always put others first. Sarah believed love meant sacrifice. She believed patience meant silence. She believed giving meant happiness. She rarely said no, even when she wanted to, even when it hurt. People around her were comfortable. Her comfort never mattered. She adjusted quietly. At home, she agreed with everyone. At work, she overworked. In friendships, she overgave. She smiled often. Inside, she felt tired. No one noticed. Sarah thought being selfless was strength. She thought endurance was maturity. She was wrong. Slowly, she began losing herself. Her needs felt unimportant. Her voice grew quiet. She ignored her exhaustion. She ignored her sadness. She ignored her intuition. Whenever she felt pain, she justified it. They didn't mean it. It's okay. She stayed where she wasn't valued. She waited for appreciation. Waiting became habit. People got used to her availability. Her absence felt impossible. She felt replaceable. She blamed herself for everything. Maybe I'm too sensitive. Maybe I expect too much. She kept fixing others. She never healed herself. Healing was postponed. Years passed quietly. Sarah aged emotionally. Her smile lost energy. One day something broke inside. Not loudly, softly. It happened during a small moment. Someone dismissed her feelings again. Something clicked. She felt empty instead of sad, tired instead of angry, done instead of hopeful. She asked herself one question: when will I choose myself? Why haven't I yet? The question stayed. It followed her everywhere. It demanded an answer. She realized she was always available for others, never for herself. This truth hurt. She noticed how often she compromised, how rarely she was considered, how easily she was forgotten. She remembered times she said yes while screaming no. Her body remembered everything. She understood kindness without boundaries is self-betrayal. Love without respect is loss. That night she cried honestly, not for others, for herself. She mourned the version of her she ignored, the dreams she delayed, the peace she sacrificed. She realized choosing herself felt selfish, but abandoning herself felt worse. The next morning, fear returned. Old habits whispered. Change felt dangerous. She chose differently anyway, not loudly, but firmly. She said no once. Her heart raced. The world didn't end. She said no again later. Guilt tried to stop her. She stayed firm. People reacted differently. Some were confused, some were angry. She learned something important. Boundaries reveal intentions. Silence had hidden them. Some people respected her more. Some disappeared quietly. Clarity replaced confusion. She felt strange relief, less available, more present. She stopped explaining her choices. Explanations drained her. Peace mattered more. She spent time alone. Alone felt healing. Silence felt different now. She listened to her needs. Rest felt necessary. Self-care felt overdue. She noticed how tired she was. Years of overgiving showed. Healing began slowly. She stopped chasing validation. Validation never filled emptiness. Self-respect did. She chose her mental peace, over pleasing others, over proving anything. She learned saying no doesn't make you bad. It makes you honest. Honesty builds strength. She stopped overcommitting. Space entered her life. Calm followed. Her relationships changed. Some improved, some ended. She accepted the losses. Not everything is meant to stay. Growth requires release. She stopped feeling guilty for resting. Rest restored her energy. Energy changed her mood. She started prioritizing herself daily. Small choices mattered. Consistency mattered more. She spoke her truth calmly. Calmness carried power. Fear stepped back. She noticed respect increased, not from everyone, from the right ones. She felt lighter. Her shoulders relaxed. Her breath felt deeper. She realized she was never weak. She was just too accommodating. Choosing herself didn't make her cold, it made her balanced. Balance felt right. She still cared deeply. She just didn't abandon herself anymore. Love became healthier. She stopped proving her worth. Worth doesn't need proof. Existence is enough. She stopped chasing people. She let them choose. Peace followed. Her confidence grew quietly, not loudly, steadily. She noticed joy returning. Small moments felt brighter. Happiness felt earned. She respected her time now. Time respected her back. Life felt aligned. She forgave her past self. She didn't know better. Compassion healed regret. She realized choosing herself wasn't selfish. It was necessary. Survival required it. She became selective. Energy became precious. Peace became priority. She stopped settling for half love, half effort, half respect. People noticed the change. Her presence felt stronger. Boundaries spoke louder than words. She no longer feared being alone. Loneliness was better than disrespect. She trusted herself now. Trust built confidence. Confidence changed everything. She knew challenges would return. Old patterns might tempt her. She was ready. She had learned the lesson. Choosing yourself is not a phase. It's a lifestyle. Sarah finally chose herself, not once, every day. This story isn't only hers. Many forget themselves slowly. Maybe you did too. If you feel exhausted from pleasing, if you feel unseen, listen carefully. Choosing yourself doesn't make you less loving. It makes your love healthier. You are allowed to choose yourself without guilt, without apology. She finally chose herself, and that changed everything.